Speed tiering explained. Actually, let's change that to my speed tiering explained, because I want to share my own thoughts on the subject, and a more reasonable manner than most debating sites. Let's start off with human walking speed. 3.1 miles per hour or 1.4 meters per second. Average human running speed. 9.7 miles per hour or 4.3 meters per second. Prime human running speed. 28 miles per hour or 12.5 meters per second. After this, we look at the fastest animals in the world. Fastest land animal. 75 miles per hour or 33.5 meters per second. Fastest animal. 242 miles per hour or 108 meters per second. After this, we can look at the speed of sound, but there are three. Speed of sound in air. 767 miles per hour or 343 meters per second or Mach 1. Speed of sound in water. 3,355 miles per hour or 1,500 meters per second or Mach 4.37. Speed of sound in solids. 13,000 miles per hour or 5,831 meters per second or Mach 17. Next we get to lightning. Downward lightning bolt. Mach 286.7 or 98,000 meters per second. Return stroke. Mach 286,731 or 98 million meters per second. Something to note here, at this level of speed relativity would be applying to some degree, but how much? Let's look at this graph. Blue line with relativity and red line is without. At 0.3 c, 30% the speed of light, the two lines are identical, and in fact there only appears to be a change after 0.4 c, 40% the speed of light. Next is obviously the speed of light. 299,792,458 meters per second or 1 c. But where do I go from there? Well, what is speed? Speed is how long it takes to travel a distance in a specific time frame. So let's do some large units of distance in a second, starting with a u. A u is 149,600,000,000 meters, being the distance from Earth to the Sun. This makes it a u per second or 149,600,000,000 meter per second or 499 c. Remember, c is the speed of light. Now let's look at a parsec. Parsec is the distance of length of a triangle with small side of 1 AU and angle of 1/3600th of a degree. This triangle is similar to how scientists measure distance of local stars by looking at the angle. Parsec per second equals 30.86 quadrillion meters per second or 103 million c or 206,265 AU per second. Let's also do it for things we know are large. 1 Milky Way per second. 1 sextillion meters per second. 1 universe per second. 880 septillion meters per second. These aren't fast enough. Next one is really big. Now instead of moving a large distance in 1 second, why not 1 meter in the smallest time in physics, Planck time? 1 Planck time is short at about this. So moving 1 meter in this time frame is 18 tridecillion 552 duodecillion 875 undecillion 695 decillion 732 nonillion 838 octillion 589 septillion 981 sextillion 447 quintillion 124 quadrillion 304 trillion 267 billion 161,410,018 meters per second. You can also think of this as 21 quadrillion universes per second. What's after a large number? Infinity. Infinite speed is covering an infinite distance in any finite positive time frame. I say positive because it needs to be larger than 0 time frame. What's higher than infinite? Well, it is unknown, literally. If you can move in 0 seconds, you are moving faster than infinite speed. Speed equals distance divided by time. Infinity divided by 1 is less than 1 divided by 0. This level of speed is called inaccessible speed. At this level of speed, you can be in multiple spaces at once. What's above inaccessible speed? Well, what if we combined inaccessible speed and infinite speed, this being infinity divided by zero? That is smaller than this next level. This is called immeasurable speed. This is where speed itself breaks. It's time traveling. Now please note that you need loads of evidence for immeasurable speed. Otherwise, Doc Brown car is at immeasurable speed at 88 miles per hour. What I'm saying is doing so with raw speed and with an ability is very different. What's above immeasurable speed? That broke speed. This is called irrelevant speed. This is the highest level of speed, and it makes the immeasurable speed completely useless. Irrelevant speed is where a character moves, acts, or thinks in a way that they are always where they need to be, hence, speed becomes irrelevant. It sounds weird, but think of it like this: if you use time travel to go back in time to attack an irrelevant speed character, you'll find that irrelevant speed character waiting for you. This happened when Doctor Doom tried to get a portion of the heart of the universe. It was shown that trying to prevent an action of an irrelevant speed character made that action come true. Is there a speed above irrelevant speed? Possibly. The only thing that can compare is true omnipresence. True omnipresence is when a character exists across all of space and time at once. It's performing immeasurable speed to the very limit until everything is covered. I don't know if irrelevant speed is faster or if true omnipresence is faster. Whatever a true omnipotent being has. Thank you for watching. Next videos, Alex Mercer vs Resident Evil vs. Base Sonic stronger than I thought, and for fun, top 20 most powerful guns in Gmod.